You open the laptop to do real work. 10 minutes later, you have answered 2 messages, checked 1 dashboard, skimmed a thread, and forgotten the sentence you were trying to write. It feels like a personal weakness. Deep work suggests a sharper diagnosis. The modern workday often breaks focus before you even begin. The useful idea in deep work is simple. Some work creates much more value when it gets long, undivided attention. Writing, coding, strategy, learning, design, analysis. These are hard to copy because they require depth, but depth has a condition. You cannot keep switching minds and still expect deep output. Not all work asks the same thing from your brain. Deep work builds something difficult, a model, a draft, a decision, a skill. Shallow work keeps the machine moving, replies, status checks, formatting, scheduling, tiny updates. Shallow work is not evil. The trap is when it fills every open space and calls itself productivity. A switch is not just a new tab. It is a reset. Your brain has to reload the goal, rebuild the mental map, and remember what mattered. Do that all day and focus does not disappear once. It leaks out in small payments. By afternoon, you are tired from moving between tasks, not from finishing them. One reason switching hurts is attention residue. After you leave a task, part of your mind keeps touching it. Did I answer that right? What will they say? What was the next step? So the next task receives only part of you. You look present, but a piece of attention stayed behind. Shallow work wins because it pays quickly. Replies are visible. Checkmarks feel clean. Activity is easy to measure. Deep work is slower and quieter. A hard paragraph, a better architecture, a clearer strategy may look like silence for an hour. Many workplaces accidentally reward the thing that is easiest to count, not the thing that matters most. The hardest part is social. Being always available looks helpful. Fast replies look responsible. Open calendars look cooperative. But if everyone is always reachable, nobody gets a protected mind. The team may gain response speed while losing thinking quality. Deep work is not only a personal habit. It is a coordination problem. This is why just try harder is weak advice. Willpower is a small battery fighting a very large interruption machine. If messages, meetings, tabs, and vague priorities keep pulling you, discipline has to win the same battle every few minutes. Better design changes the battlefield. Fewer openings, clearer rules, longer blocks. A practical starting point is a time block. Choose one hard thing before the day starts. Give it a protected rectangle on the calendar. Then treat shallow work as something that lives around the block, not something that eats through it. The point is not a perfect schedule. The point is making depth visible before noise negotiates it away. Newport also emphasizes rituals because starting is expensive. Same place, same time, same opening move, same rule for distractions. A ritual tells the brain this is the mode now. It removes tiny choices that would otherwise become escape ramps. You are not trying to feel inspired. You are making focus easier to enter. Adding deep work is not enough if shallow work keeps flooding back. Drain the shallows. Batch replies. Limit status checks. Delete low-value meetings. Make communication expectations explicit. The question is not, can I squeeze focus into the leftovers? The question is, what shallow water keeps rising and covering the work that matters? Here is what the book can understate in practice. A solo focus ritual helps, but it cannot fully solve a team system that punishes delay, rewards instant reply, or treats every question as urgent. Focus is partly personal, but in real organizations, depth also needs agreements. Response windows, meeting rules, and permission to be temporarily unreachable. The real test is not whether you like focus. Everyone likes the idea of focus. The test is what gets protected and what gets counted. If deep work is praised in speeches, but every system rewards quick, visible motion, shallow work will win. Culture is what your calendar, metrics, and interruptions actually defend. So the answer is not to become a monk with a laptop. It is to build a focus system. Block depth before the day fills. Batch shallow work so it stops leaking everywhere. Agree on communication rules so focus is not mistaken for laziness. Deep work becomes possible when attention is treated like infrastructure, not a mood.